Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LCK Cup 2025.
Actually most of them without misfortune. That was kind of the old combo. Pharrell stopped being a jungler and was more of a niche support. Looking really good right now. Grasp, by the way, for Faker and Doran as we have engaged.
Crashdown does come in, but that is a heroic charge and a first blood for Smash. Wei, not sure about that one. Maybe he should have listened to casting. As that is not going very well. And Cuz is gonna BDD, deal with it, buddy. I know it's a rough lane, but just try and cope as best you can.
Yeah, the Grasp is really cool because it just makes it super annoying for BDD. Like, he's constantly gonna be trading down throughout this lane. Owner, nice try.
Yeah.
He's Scar though, so he cares very little.
Yep. Cuz able to come in here, probably just gonna hold the wave for BDD. Or at least make sure that BDD can get something done, as Owner is going to have his back denied. This could be a big deal as Vault Breaker does come in, flashes in front to make sure that Owner can't get out, as BDD's going to flash in, lands the chains, and picks up his first kill, but Faker's going to immediately answer. Now you've got a Rel coming over, another Vault Breaker going to land. There's the crash
almost
down.
Able to come over here and lock him down. If he's just a little bit faster, it's different stories. Oh!
And Doran's going to solo kill Perfect under the turret.
All right.
Missing a little context.
Fando, and this is just one of them. It looks like he just whittled him down earlier. Well, it's level 6 off the last minion and has his Mega Gnar. Does the Unstoppable get used?
He just gets not into the wall. Wallop.
It doesn't.
Crush him.
Yeah. It doesn't get to Unstoppable his way out of that one. Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get chain CC'd. And yeah. All right, Cuz going to be looking for the first dragon. Perfect will be able to grab one of these grubs as well, so that is going to deny a feat of strength, but that dragon is not going to be committed to here by KT.
Everything's coming up T1's way, and it may come up even more.
KT can't be playing too aggressively here as Doctom isn't going to find the ulti. There's another heroic charge, and Wei, I mean, he did have the Aftershock this time, but it wore off, and then he died.
Damage scaling Victor that's going to be quite difficult to deal with later on. Dorn has already showcased his Gnar bar management across his career, but also in this first game is pretty good. So that's a pretty big boon for team fights when you can pair that with the Impale and stuff like that. I'm mostly concerned for T1. The one thing I'm worried about is what BDD can get done with the Sylas and his steals.
Well, there is a Chaos Storm available, and there is the cease and desist. Cuz not going to let him live this time, and BDD is able to finish that off. His flash came off cooldown like 2 seconds after he died there. So move over and look for this first dragon, though. That'll be the first quarter of their second feat of strength. Sandals being put together quite nicely.
Yeah, and this is utilizing their bot prio very well.
Here for T1. They just have so many tools here in this this mid game. Owner can just press this button over and over again, and Doctom, he had flash, guys, and he uses barrier and dies.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to not flash if you don't get hit by anything, and he thought he could, or he thought he could avoid, but he unfortunately did not. I think flashing in this situation is
dead. There's an Impale.
Oh god.
And Wei's gonna have to flash. He does manage to do so, as at least they do manage to get some damage onto Carrier. Cease and desist, as another crash is gonna come through. Cuz is dead. You didn't ban Skarner, guys. As all right, let's see what BDD can do. Diving towards Smash here as best he can. Gets a killer instinct, but he's dead. Wei's dead. Faker's in there. They're going to take down the turret. This is a catastrophe. What is going on?
See you in game 2. That's all I can say. That was almost really cool, right? Doctom almost got out without using his flash.
Well, Chains of Corruption here as Doctom is looking for the 1v1 against Faker. Death Ray almost kills him, as the piercing arrow does a lot of damage.
There ends up being a whole lot of 0, actually. Only counts if you can succeed. And that's another turret down.
Yep, they got the strong shoes as well from that mid lane outer turret falling down. Then they would have got another one.
And, I mean, it's a fine choice. He's very safe.
Yeah.
And this next Herald fight, I think KT feel like they have to okay.
Oh dear, Owner's coming in. Wei's going to stop him. They're going to see whether they can kill Doran. He gets the Mega Gnar. Don't know about the flash, but it's going to do its job, as Wei is just dead once again. Perfect and Faker are fighting. The Cassante doing some work here as they take down the Sylas. Owner is deciding where he wants to drive, and you can see up here, nothing going to come of that battle. Yeah, KT, I mean, it's just not working.
Smash has a perfect KDA Atlas.
Yeah.
It fits right in.
It's looking real good. As Docdom, all right, lying in wait, wanting to get the Chains of Corruption. He hits it on the Skarner and then gets impaled, and now he's dead. And the Skarner, did he notice? I'm not entirely sure. Another heroic charge coming on through here onto Cuz. Decent crash down though as Carrier may be falling, but not before Wei goes down. It's a double kill for this Skarner. Look, I don't know whether the win rate of Skarner is going to be changing, but conclusion situation here. And I'm starting to believe you. Let's see, maybe KT can surprise us. They definitely surprise Smash right there. Chains of Corruption connect, and Docdom going to be able to grab the kill. That is a shutdown, and that is a fair bit of money going into the right hands here.
First death ever on the LCK stage.
Oh my goodness. He has a definable KDA to start us off. It's great to see. It's Cuz, speaking of great to see, actually looking for an opportunity towards his bottom side as All Out going to be used. Doran actually still getting a lot of work done as the Vault Breaker is avoided. Faker teleports in. Perfect in a little bit of trouble. Chains connect though from BDD. They do take down the Gnar, and now T1 with a few on the floor. This is the best way to beat Skarner. It's fight them when the Skarner isn't there.
That's true. Now they're only 6,000 gold down. Focus on the cast.
I know, like anyone here in Lolpark could just cease and desist me at any point.
Especially G-Sun.
I'm always actually wary of it. I'm always on edge. I'm glad that we've now vocalized it. It might help me deal. As G-Sun did just tell me that I'm good, at least for this game.
I mean, it's fearless, so you won't have to worry about it after this.
All right, T1 going to utilize the Rift Herald to try and take down this inner turret. And by try to take down, as the Rift Herald is going to try and get some value because it was almost dead before Shelly's charge even came through. Carrier actually going to really hard to get them into this area. And Arakan, not long for the world. They do manage to scry it, but is it too late? And I think the answer is yes, because if you commit to this and it doesn't work out, it's a disaster, as the Keeper's Verdict is going to be stolen here by BDD. And that's all they really managed to do. But now the teleport is coming in. Faker, that is a flank angle if ever I've seen one. The all-out means he goes even further. Cuz going to join in, but he goes golden. He breaks the arm guard, and he will be sent back home. Of course, not really punished all that much. Wei is likely to die here as Owner is going to crash him into the wall. And yeah, he'll crash down, but he is certainly still out. And KT, they lose one. Could have been worse, perhaps.
I mean, maybe there's a miracle angler. BDD has hijack back. Where's Doran's position? He's got the Gnar.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh dear.
Maybe.
Corruption is going to stop Owner for now. They're focusing the Skarner and actually doing a fair bit of damage here as Docdom. We're going to try and still get these autos in. Carrier dives forward, playing pretty good defense, but so is Perfect. Able to knock him back. KT surviving for what feels like such a long time, and Cease and Desist is still up and available. Smash. Is he going to do it? That Killer Instinct, he dives into the backline, the Magnus Storm, the immediate reaction, and BDD smashes him into the wall. It is still Arakan buff that's available, so T1 can pretty happily do this, as Carrier managing to survive for way too long. They take the 100 gold from him, but they lose their Varus and their Vi. BDD, the Chain Lash comes in, he dodges the boulder, and the chains are not quite long enough. Oh, T1 can now move back towards the Baron and get to work on it. It felt like a hype situation from yesterday, but it wasn't, because Smash had Arakan buff, so now he's back. He's here to help assist with this Baron, and Cuz is dead. That is going to be a guarantee on that one. They've got a Cloud Soul if they'd like it to immediately follow up, and it will be a 10,000 gold lead.
You know how we've had these kind of graphics come up sometimes to talk about, like, oh, it's one of the first time we've seen this champion. Well, sometimes the LCK gives some information that the people who might not be aware, or like, oh, Unending Despair is disabled right now because there's one chance, their one fighting chance, and now it feels like there's just nothing left.
Yep. And now they're even not able to sweep this ward in the Tri-Brush, which is giving T1 all the information that they will ever need. And Keeper's Verdict going to miss this time around, as Cuz will find Faker in the backline, but then he will be found by Owner as well. So Cuz is very dead. That's going to be the first one to go down, as Docdom's trying to get some autos in, but he's just dead. Not a lot of opportunity to do anything. The flash doesn't quite work. He wanted to get over that wall, and Perfect is going to acquiesce to his request. And then that might just be all the positive news here for KT, as Perfect will be knocked down. And T1, with most of KT now on the floor, they should be able to walk up and finish this one off. Already the teleport's coming in. Faker, he is done with this game.
He really is. And I think you and I have been for about 15 minutes.
Wait, sorry, 28 minutes and 17 seconds, Wolf, that's about it. Wait, when was Skarner locked in?
Probably about 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, 30 minutes ago, something like that. Yeah, this champion is very, very strong, but T1 also playing exceptionally well. KT not quite able to make this composition work. They will throw some buttons down now, but their Nexus will not be saved. And T1 move up to 1-0 in the series.